You was telling me about Doggy Diamonds and Blizz. You know, they recently got on the Daily Show, right?
They wasn't on the Daily Show per se.
Okay.
Trevor Noah used their clip to prove a point on this. So I want to shout them out.
So he kind of put some light on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just want to, that's one thing that, because I was listening to them before coming over here. We're a small podcast, we're small, we only have a few people. We're gaining a little bit of followers and stuff. But the thing of it is, we keep doing it. You know why? Because we never know who's watching and who's listening.
Yep.
That was the proof.
Yeah.
And, what I'm saying, with Doggy Diamonds and Blizz doing that, man, that's, what I'm saying, he kind of, sometimes it gets a little discouraging he talk about the haters and how they hate, but I understand why he does it, because he's trying to show you, like, look, we don't need to do that. Like, what I'm saying, we need to build each other up, in a light. But there's, there are people, I'm pretty sure, like, there are people that hate on us because we don't want we don't want these niggas to get successful. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It happens, man, because we just crabs in the bucket. We've been taught that. I think it's just human nature.
Yeah.
But, what I'm saying? But that there, though, that's not just a win for them. That's a win for us.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know who's watching. One day, I'm not saying that Trevor would probably scroll down so hard that he would pick us up and
right.
put us on national TV.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm saying. But you never know.
Yeah.
I might be, we might get a, little local look, and we'd be, local famous for a little bit, but that's why we keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And for the loyal people that, that keep watching us every week, we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man. Especially my man R2G2, man. He always in the building, man. Got to give him some shout outs. He's been dropping some new music, man. So y'all should go check that out on his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So
doing his thing.
Definitely, man.
And he also came up with the theme song of the show.
That's right.
We doing local things,
yes,
yo.
Sir. Support your local artists.
Yes,
man.
Facts.
Support your local artists.
So, real quick though. So since with Blizz and Doggy being on the show, using the clip on the show. So let's get into this drill rap. Is it art? So, the thing of it is, this is the same argument that they had 30 years ago with gangster rap. This is what this is. With Eric Adams, calling for the removal of, gangster rap. Drill music. As much as I'm not gonna sit here I hate it all, because I think some of it is pretty decent. They're, the little parody joints. I think they're pretty funny. I respected the fact that, they real about their stuff, because especially being from the 90s, there were some gangster rappers that really weren't gangster rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't gangster. They just had the term. But anyway, so, but yeah, at least they about their stuff. But, the thing of it is, it is a dangerous president. If I'm saying it right. It is dangerous, but I will say this: it's more dangerous if they be censored, because if they're censored and they get kicked off,
right?
You don't know who else is going to get kicked off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't because we're already getting to the point of that hurt my feelings,
right?
Especially like white people and fucking this LGBT letter joint. I'm not going to get into that, but it's just like if. Oh, you hurt my feelings. I feel bad. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, something gets happened to you.
Right.
Meanwhile, we get slaughtered in the streets. It's like, well, he should have followed the law.
Exactly.
It's like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Right.
So with the drill music, Trevor Noah made a good point, and that's the thing of it is, you're talking about the music and the frequency of it, and making it negative and stuff, which. That can be a point. Sometimes, music does create moods and things. But at the same time, like, you ultimately are responsible about how you involve your actions. Yeah, you have things that influence you to make actions.
Right.
But ultimately, you are responsible for your actions.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the thing. He made a point. Like, so you're saying that, and plus the stuff that happened, they made a good point. The drill rappers. I don't mean to go on, but they made a good point. It's like, well, the stuff that we're talking about, it's already done. It's not like it's happening while we're in process of it.
Right.
It's not happening while we're rapping about it. No, it's already done.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it's like never end the cycle. Like, yeah, my crew killed your crew, this, that, da, 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 and then it's on and on and on. But and thing of it is, it's just, I really wish with the drill music they can use it to go at someone else.
Yeah.
Particularly the things that are keeping them.
Right.
And that's the thing too, Trevor Noah actually mentioned, like, if you had programs and had, like, instead of getting rid of the music, why don't you give people opportunities so this doesn't happen in the music?
Exactly.
They can write about something else.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
It's it is what it is, man. But it is something that needs to be addressed or whatever. But y'all let us know in the comments, again, what y'all think about the whole drill music thing. Can you consider it art or not? But anyway, let's also talk about, last week we had the Super Bowl, and then we had the Super Bowl halftime show, which was my favorite part of the game. And it was a big deal for hip hop this year. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, this is the first time it's really been like a hip hop halftime show. You've
white.
had hip hop on there, but
white people, man, about that shit.
Right.
Man, we ain't, like, I had this one dude, he was like, yeah, we ain't had like a real rock show, and like, motherfucker, y'all had so many people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all go to Atlanta and y'all have fucking Maroon 5. Right. Maroon 5 in Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
And y'all ain't get Little John? What the fuck wrong with y'all, man?
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gonna get mad. Well, and then, like, they made comments, too, like, as far as, like, which I liked the most, like, it was, Lord forbid y'all didn't have, like, 80 bands that, like, people ain't really, checking for like that, they actually had some actual, some music for the 90s. Like, it ain't 1980 no more. Right. It's 2022. Exactly. People want to see other stuff now.
Yep.
So
exactly. So, yeah, man, it's one of those things, man. You know what I mean? So, I thought the Super Bowl show, or halftime show, was really good. The game was, I didn't think they were going to pull it off, what's the name?
The Rams.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to pull it off, but they did right at the end. They kind of pulled it back together. But either way, so the show, of course, we got Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar. We had special appearances by 50 Cent and Eminem. Man, there's been so many memes about 50. Man, I mean, I remember as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, this was dope to have him, but dude, you ain't in shape no more, man. This was.
I'm not gonna say he's in shape because he still kind of had the muscles, but
yeah, it ain't like he used to be though.
He ain't fit. He, like they said, he's $1.25. Like, God damn.
Yeah, $1.50. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, it was so funny. My man Spice Adams got him with one too.
Yeah.
A lot of people did memes about it, but yeah, it was. Funny.
I mean, but yeah, 50 probably gonna get some people back. Yeah, man. So y'all got these memes talking about like lost the weight. I mean, I'm digging this shit. But let me tell you something. I'm picking rich, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Eating good now.
Eating good in
the neighborhood.
Yeah, but Fit, man. I mean, but one thing about 50 though, like, you know what I'm saying? I was looking. That was funny because I was looking at something this morning. Like, some of his principles and stuff, love him or hate him, he actually got some good, knowledge, man. Because that's one thing like I was listening to it, said, man, you know what? When I didn't have any money, I had fun.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I had fun coming up this, building up this. I had fun.
Yeah.
I really did. It's just like, even now, I mean, I have fun, but it's just like so much, now that I got the gold and I got, the money, it's just, now it's fighting to keep it.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not as, now, I don't think he said it's not as fun. It's still fun, but it's not as fun as like the coming up, the struggle in it and stuff like that,
Yeah. I mean, but I think it was still dope to have him, do that whole scene like he did from the video where he's hanging upside down and, he did the song, so I thought it was good, the whole concept and premise. But it was just funny, you couldn't help but notice how, he's gained a little weight,
Yeah.
So,
I can't say shit because look, if y'all don't know about now, I'm a fat motherfucker.
Hey.
But,
if I was upside down, my stomach would just cover my face like.
Oh shit! Cover you, shit, man. Y'all be thinking, man, it'd be horrible, man. I can't. But yeah, so
But it was a good show,
Did you notice Eminem? Did he?
That was actually gonna be my next point. I was gonna ask you.
Do you felt that he took a knee for you in the injustice?
I feel like that was his intention, but I don't think it made as much noise as he would have wanted it to. At first, I ain't gonna even lie. When he first did it, I didn't realize that's what he was doing. We were looking at it, and me and Janiyah were like, "Is he crying?" Because he had his kind of face covered, and so we thought maybe he was just emotional. Like, man, I'm doing a Super Bowl show. So it wasn't until later that I was like, "Oh, he was kneeling for." Oh, okay, got it. So yeah, but I mean, I think he had good intentions, and I think had it been a black person, of course, it would have went a different way. You know what I mean? Get these niggers out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
because
like
who it was, they just kind of was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, my thing. Well, one thing I will say that's fair about it, they talking about, because the argument was, oh, y'all don't need to protest. Y'all need to protest on your time. Don't protest on the. Well, I will say this. Eminem got his time.
Yep.
That was his time allotted. He did. He did it. But I'll say that to say this too. Didn't Hov said we got to get past the kneeling?
Yeah, he did.
You got to get past the kneeling. You got to get past the kneeling.
He did.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he's the one that actually set that whole show up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he was there. He was, singing the man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Not a Jay-Z fan, but it'd been great if he came down there with Dre. Actually, him and he's got a song with Dre.
Yeah, he got a couple songs.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he probably didn't want to do it.
Has he got something on the new album, though? Is that what
you're No. I'm just saying, like, just do a couple. Yeah. That'd have been great. That'd have been huge.
He got The Watcher that he did with Dre.
Yeah, and Rakim.
And I didn't realize it, but I just saw an interview where Snoop was saying that Jay-Z wrote Still DRE.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I never knew.
So, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, it'd have been great if he came down there and performed with them. I thought that'd have been like just a hip hop moment.
Right.
East West, which they kind of did that though. East West, Midwest.
Yeah. They did a good job of that mixture. And Kendrick did a great job on his part.
Yeah, I like Kendrick with the whole. I think Kendrick actually outperformed everybody in my opinion. I mean, obviously, but I think Kendrick did a great tribute to Dre and Marshall because with the blonde hair. Mm-hmm. Like I saw what he was doing. That was dope. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah, it was, man. I love the whole show, man. It went down. It executed it flawlessly.
Yeah.
So it was really good. I love Snoop. Even though I'm not a fan of gang culture, I love the fact that he wasn't scared to rap.
Oh yeah, facts.
He was just Crip from head to toe.
And then the Crip walk.
And then the Crip walk and everything. So I was like, all right, Snoop, we see you. Yeah. He letting them young kids know, I'm an OG now. You want to respect mine.
Oh, let me tell you something, because I remember that one time Remember, I forgot them white kids. I forgot they thought they was hard.
Yeah, they were talking.
They thought they was hard. Like, Snoop Dogg, we gonna do this.
Do
I'm like, and I kept looking at that shit. I said, are they fucking crazy?
Right.
And I don't know what Snoop did to them kids.
Yeah,
but the next
he sent a message.
But the next video, oh, we're sorry. I'm like, we want to. I was like, I don't know what he did.
You can hear the tone that was just.
You know.
We just want to apologize for Mr. Snoop Dogg. I had a lot more bass in that first video.
Yeah, that first video, they was like, rata. They was about to get it, but I don't know what Snoop did, but goddamn.
I'm sure some of the affiliates ran down on him,
Oh, hell yeah. Snoop ain't,
right.
Shit.
Put them in their place. Like, look, this ain't what you want.
Sure enough. Well,
so we can go ahead and move on. But the Super Bowl halftime show was great. I was really happy. We knew about it a long time in advance, but I was happy it played out the way it did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
Anyway,
speaking of Snoop, let's go ahead and get into him buying Death Row.
Yes, sir. He bought the label Death Row, trying to relive. I won't say relive. He's trying to revive the legacy. Revive it. And I think it was a good move because the label has been sold a few times. It was on Hasbro at one time, the toy company. Then they sold it to somebody, and the ones who had it last, I think that's the ones who Snoop bought it from.
Yeah, Blackwater, I believe.
Yeah,
so, Blackwater or something like that.
I mean, I'm glad that he got it because Death Row was a big fucking deal. They were a big fucking deal.
It was a staple of the 90s.
I think he could do a good job at reviving it and bringing it back, doing it the right way because, with people like Suge is a good dude, but he's into such a street life mentality that he's not handling the business parts of it as good. You know what I mean? I think Snoop would be more well-rounded. He could do more Dog Pound albums, bring Daz and Corrupt back. You know what I mean? All types of stuff. He can collaborate with Dre. You know what I mean? I think that's gonna be good. You know what I mean? And so, and then he got the I forgot to mention this on the music. He got the Back on Death Row album coming out. Okay. I don't know if it's out yet, but he's released a couple, 2 or 3 songs from it.
And he's going back to what what we were saying. He was also doing the I don't know if the NFT. Yeah, the NFT. So I think that's the reason why he bought Death Row in order to do that. I think that's a smart move because that's what everybody, everybody's going to. There's a lot of mixed things about this NFT stuff. Like, is it worth it? Is it not? But I think, for what he's trying to do, I think it's definitely.
How would the NFT album work though? How would you even do that? I'm still trying to learn about NFTs, man. But
I know it's like a non-fundable. It's a non-fungible or non-fundable token. That's what it stands for. Now, if you take a picture, let's say, because that's the only way I could think of it. You take a picture like a JPEG. Yeah. Someone can buy that JPEG and say, I'm the original owner of the JPEG, and you somehow, some way, you make money off of it. Right. Yeah. So it's a way like for crypto and things of that nature. I think because everything is trying to go to this damn metaverse and all this other shit.
Yeah, man, I'm not feeling that shit at all.
Nah, man. Like I said, man, it's just
Have you ever seen this movie called Ready Player One?
I need to see it.
That's basically
same shit. That's the thing. They tell you what they're going to do in some of these movies. Yeah, especially like the science fiction shit. Yeah. Yeah, they might say, "Oh, it's just fiction." Some of that stuff like they telling you what's going on. Yeah. I mean, some of the shit now you could honestly say we live in a science fiction movie with some of the stuff we got now.
And that's what Ready Player One was. It was like everybody was stuck in this basically metaverse. Mm-hmm. And the Earth had basically become this wasteland on the physical side, but when you get up, you just put on your little glasses and it transports you into this real life game where you doing all this. It's like you do that from sun up to sundown. Yeah. You go to sleep, wake up, put your glasses on. It's like I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think they doing that. They keep. This is the way I feel about it, and I might be wrong. I'm feeling they doing that in case something comes.
Right.
We won't see it.
Yep.
We'll be too busy.
Yep. I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But shout out to Snoop, for buying Death Row.
Facts.
And he producing his first album off of it. You know what I mean? So that's dope. It's called BODR, Back on Death Row. So and then like you said, he's doing the NFT joint. So I'm sure he's gonna make money. I mean, Snoop is already rich beyond compare. So
I don't think he probably not a billionaire yet.
I don't think he a billion. He never mentioned that, but he got to be close. All these commercial endorsements he been getting lately, man. Listen, that dude, he got to have a good chunk of money. So, but yeah, and I'm gonna definitely check out because some of the new music he been releasing, I've been feeling it. So, definitely gonna check that out. All right, so let's move on. I guess the Verzuz, Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child. How did you feel about that? You know what I mean? First of all, who do you think won?
I think Anthony won.
Okay.
I really think Anthony won. But I think Music Soul Child, like that last song, he closed it out very well. Music Soul Child, when he first got in, he kind of got pitchy. Yeah. But I think when time went on, I think it got a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. A lot of people, because I was kind of in real time watching all the comments like on Twitter and Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people saying the same thing, like, dude, you're not sounding that good. But by the end of the show, it was like, okay, feeling you now. I think he just needed to warm his voice up a little bit. He was probably a little parched, that kind of thing. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Anthony Hamilton won overall. But Music Soul Child did have more of a catalog than I remember. It was like, okay, I forgot about this song. Every time I was turning around, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that joint. And there was one time I was like, I didn't even realize that was him. And I knew the song, but I never realized it was him. So, he got a good catalog. I'll give it to him. But you ain't going to outsoul Anthony Hamilton.
Nah. Well, that's another thing too, man. The only thing I didn't like about that whole show was that big ass Kool-Aid looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Jack Thriller.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Why were you trying to roast people? Yeah. Why were you trying to roast people after Valentine's Day, dude?
Right.
Like it don't make. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like I could understand if this was like the 3-6 or the Dip, Dipset and the Locks joint, and you were doing that, I can understand it. But at the same, this is like this is R&B cats.
Right.
These are music soul cats.
Exactly.
I mean, I understand you caping for your man, but it's like, dude, even Music Soul Child was like, nah, we ain't come here to do that. We came here to celebrate. And I thought, overall, besides that, it was good start for the Verzuz for the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It was a good one. Definitely a good Verzuz because they're a good matchup with each other.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. I before I forget it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the way that Anthony handled he called him Red Sexy, a big something like that. I forgot. It's sexy. Yeah, I like the way he didn't call him out his name.
Right.
He didn't do, what I'm saying? He could have been like, you need to shut the fuck up, you red Kool-Aid looking ass motherfucker. That's something that I would say.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But I love the way that he handled it, man. I think that really need to be emphasized. You don't necessarily have to be on people's level, get down their level just to handle something. I like that. Man, I gotta give that a hand, dude.
Yeah,
really.
And that's a testament to his character. You can tell he really like that in real life.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to Anthony Hamilton, man. One thing about his sets though that was bittersweet for me, I liked it but I didn't like it, was when he did the Jadakiss joint. I
didn't get to hear all of it.
Yeah, I was like, because when I heard it start playing, I was like, oh shit. But no Jadakiss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, I'm glad you played it because it was a big song for you and him. But, it would have been dope if he could have been there. You know what I mean?
That
would have set it the fuck off. it wouldn't have been no question at that point who won the Verzuz. It was kind of tied up for a while there, but that would have been dope. So that was the only part that was.
Did he do Thug's Mansion?
No, I don't.
Because if he done that, oh my God, Pop.
Yeah, he didn't do that. Yeah.
Ain't no place I'd rather be.
Right.
Yeah.
If he did, I missed it because see, I was working, and so I'm kind of listening to it between calls. You know, I'm taking calls at work, so in between calls, I'm trying to listen, but I don't remember him doing that one. But yeah, that would have been nice. So
he would have killed that.
Yeah, so it was good though. You know what I mean? It was a good show. The DJ set that started before that, you know how they opened it with a DJ set from
Yeah.
That shit was weak, you know, for me.
The one DJ I liked him better than the like you talking about the first set of DJs. I liked him. He was still weak, but I liked him better than the other guy. The other guy was like real weak sauce.
He definitely did a little bit better
than
the other guy.
Female one, she wasn't bad, but she just wasn't enthused to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be like,
the energy wasn't
good. She's just like, she had like, y'all want to go out there? I'm like, damn. First, I was like, damn, that young ma? That's what I was like.
Right.
Or,
I was like the same thing, but I wasn't really excited about her part, but you know, I'm still glad that, you know, they got them. I'm sure they got paid for that, so shout out to them.
Facts.
It just didn't do much for me on either one of the DJ sets, but on the guys, it was the one guy was a little bit better than
he was, like I said, he was, you know, it wasn't, you know, he didn't do nothing, but he did things right, and he kind of worked the crowd a little bit.
Right.
Dude.
Exactly.
I'm like, damn, man, like Scratch, you putting your name behind that nigga?
Right. Because I don't know why, but Scratch seems to, you know, be the host of all these little DJ things here. Lately. So, you know, shout out to him. I'm sure he get a regular paycheck for it. So, you know, that's what it is.
Good DJs, man. I don't get no hell. If anything, I could be a DJ. And you got the turntables? Nah, I got these phones. Yo, matter of fact, I seen my man, like, these from Africa. I forgot. My man had like 4 like Nokia phones DJing hard, yo. I was like,
I was like, see that.
Yo, my man was like,
I think they say he was blind too or something like that.
I don't know, but he was making it work.
He was just, you know, I was like,
he was making it work.
He had it hooked up. So that's dope, man. But I mean, you know, that was a good Verzuz. Y'all let us know. Weigh in the comments. Let us know what y'all thought about it and who y'all thought was the victor in that one. All right, so before we close out the show, we got to talk a little bit about Kanye, man. He's just been all over the place lately. Yeah. You know, with the baby mama drama. And then, of course, he also got a new documentary on Netflix. So, you know, I don't know why he got it out for Pete Davidson so bad. I mean, dude, Pete ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? He just happened to be the next guy in line. You know what I mean? So why you mad at him? You know what I mean? So it's like, you messed up. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what broke them up. But, I mean, whatever it is, she don't want you no more. And it might have been the whole, you know, you just being off your meds, just always acting crazy. I mean, sometimes people get tired of that shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, I do think Kanye is a genius as far as music goes. He is geniusly inclined, especially after seeing the documentary. I saw the first, I think it's going to be a 3-part thing, you know.
Okay.
But the first one's like an hour and a half, so it's enough to be by itself. But I think it's supposed to be 3 parts. But I saw like most of that. I didn't finish the episode, but I was like, man, you know, you got to give it up to this dude. He was very persistent, very resilient. You know, Rockefeller didn't even want him at first. I was like, wow, you know, he went through a lot, you know. So it's a lot of old footage that, you know, they use for the documentary. But what's funny is, since he was first starting, like day one, something told this dude, let's make it a documentary. So it's purposely footage from when he first started all the way up until the present.
Wow.
So, you know, because he knew, he was like, this dude is going to be the next big thing, I'm telling you. So let's make it a documentary. And that's what it is. It's not just random clips, you know what I mean?
Man, I would love to interview that guy and kind of, you know, and get that, like, how do you gauge and how do you know that this person, because I mean, you know, Kanye could have flopped just like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So how could, you know what I'm saying? Like, but how could you know, like, this person, like, yeah, this guy's gonna be it. Like,
exactly.
This the dude.
Yeah.
Like, how do you gauge?
It's hard because, I mean, like I said, Rockefeller couldn't even see it really at first. It was just because he was so persistent and just kept coming back that they finally was like, all right, because, I mean.
Yeah, kind of like with J. Cole, too. He kind of did the same thing.
Everybody liked Kanye in Chicago because he was good at making beats, but nobody wanted to hear him rap. Because they was just thinking that he was going to be another, like, Jermaine Dupri. You know, you good at the beats, but just leave the rapping alone.
Yeah, like know? Pete Rock,
right.
You know. Mm-hmm. But Pete Rock, a lot of people like, oh, yeah, Pete just trash. You know what I'm saying? I think Pete okay. I think Pete. I'm talking about like on the rap song. Now, them beats is not, you ain't fighting with Pete on them beats.
On some of his raps, I was like liking his part better than CL Smooth's at a certain time.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I mean, Pete Rock ain't never been no slouch. I mean, he ain't the best rapper like
no.
He's got some notable lines, you know what I mean? And I think he just loves hip-hop, so he, you know. But, I mean, if you had to put all the producers who can rap, and, you know, he'd be in top 5 of producers who can rap.
Yeah, I think. But, yeah, I mean, as far as, like, I think Kanye is probably
Yeah, it's like with Kanye.
Better, yeah.
I don't even put Kanye in that position anymore because I think when I'm thinking of producers who can rap, I'm thinking like Dre, somebody who just mostly does producing, but he'll jump on the rap every now and then, or Jermaine Dupri, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. I don't even put Kanye in that category because he surpassed it so much. In the beginning, he was just making beats, but he kept telling people, "Look, man, I can rap. Let me spit, because he really loves spitting." So,
yeah, I like the fact. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the fact, and he actually got. I mean, he got some rhyme schemes. And it took me a little bit to get, you know, Kanye, but no, I appreciate him.
Yeah, absolutely. But what were you trying to say?
Oh, no, I think that's. Okay. I think that's.
Well, I would definitely say go check out the documentary. It's called Genius, but they spell it JEEN-YUS, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of different, but I don't know why they needed that, but whatever. But it's really good so far. I like it. You know what I mean? Because it really, if you really want to know about Kanye and how he came up and all of that, just like they were showing how he had beef with one dude who dissed him on a record because they were friends, but then the guy felt like Kanye wasn't giving him enough credit. So he did a song and dissed him, and how, you know, Kanye actually approached him on the street, ran up on him, was like, yo, there the niggas go right there. And, you know, Kanye wasn't trying to be no thug, but he was just like, dang, I thought we were cool.
Yeah.
You know, why would you do that? So, you know, you really get a chance to see the raw Kanye. You see, there's footage of his mom, a lot of footage of his mom. And so, you know, you really see how much she supported him from like day one. And, you know, the dude that I think he had beef with, I think he was like, yeah, his mom used to be my teacher in school and all that. So, yeah, it's a good documentary. What's the name was kind of, not hating on it, but wasn't really wanting to hear much of it. Ebro, was it Ebro? Yeah, Ebro.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, it's just old footage, I don't care, you know. But it was still good. You know what I mean? It's still really good.
Fuck Ebro. Nobody don't want to hear Ebro slouch ass neither. Fuck that nigga, son.
So, yeah, he always got to find a way to find something.
Yeah, he got to find a way to just,
yeah.
Sometimes I can respect Ebro sometimes, but sometimes I'd be like, man, just shut the fuck up.
Right, exactly. So, I never really, some people, you know, I listen to and I'm like, you know, if they say it, it's trustworthy. Like, if they say something's good, I trust them. But him, he could say something is the dopest he ever heard, and I'm like, nah, I don't believe you. I need to hear that for myself, because your opinion gets kind of skewed sometimes. So, you know, I don't trust you. But, yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Did you have anything else you wanted to say about Kanye?
Nah, man, just, you know, man, let that hoe go.
Yeah, let it go, man.
Let it go.
It ain't doing nothing but causing you heartache. She's moved on.
Yeah.
As much as, you know, I think they made a good couple. They had kids. It was nice. They had a good family dynamic, but obviously something went wrong and she don't want to go back to that. So you're going to have to let that go, man. You're going to have to let it go. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Episode 195.
195.
Try It Hip Hop Podcast. And, again, don't forget, check out our other segments, Lost in Thought.
Yep.
Lyrical Breakdowns.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got those lyrical breakdowns every week. I did one this past week on Gorillas in the Mist from the Lynch Mob. That was always one of my favorites.
Small.
Yeah, man.
Small.
Because that's when you want to just be black. That's the Blackity Blackett song. You know what I mean?
The
that's
Blackity Black.
I'm black,
y'all. And I'm black.
Y'all.
And I'm blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blickety black, blickety black, black, black.
Yeah, man. That's it right there.
That's B4.
Yes, I might have to go back and watch that. I haven't seen that in a minute. Man. That's one of my joints.
CB4.
All right, so for episode 195, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howard. And don't forget, 200. Please donate some little people with big booties so they can come up here and shake.
Yeah, man. Have them knock on the door. You know, we ready.
Yeah, we ready.
You know, have them dancing all, doing their thing.
Yeah, put them on my brain.
But all right, man. We'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.